Hi, my lovely.
Hi.
Welcome to America's Got Talent.
Whenever I listen back to something that I do, it just makes me feel weird.
She didn't just step onto that stage, she took it. The lights hit her face. The crowd went silent. And in that moment, 13-year-old Courtney Hadwin stopped being just another shy kid from England. When the first note left her mouth, it was like electricity shot through the room. Her voice, raw, soulful, untamed, carried the spirit of Janis Joplin. Within seconds, the audience was on their feet. Jaws dropped, and Simon Cowell, almost speechless, hit the golden buzzer. Confetti rained down as a new star was born. That was the night Courtney's life changed forever. But behind the golden glow was a story far more powerful than anyone knew. Courtney grew up in the small village of Hesleden, County Durham. Her parents weren't rich or connected. They were hard-working, ordinary people who loved their daughter deeply. Music filled their home long before she could even talk. Her mother would play soul records in the kitchen, and little Courtney would dance barefoot on the floor, copying every rhythm she heard. At school, teachers noticed something special. A voice that didn't sound like it came from a child. She practiced for hours, dreaming of stages she hadn't yet seen, writing lyrics in her notebooks instead of doing math homework. At 10, she joined a local talent show and shocked everyone. That fearless, soulful sound in such a small frame made people stop in their tracks. Soon, she started performing anywhere that would have her. Charity events, small clubs, even street fairs. People called her the rocker girl. But deep down, she was just a kid who wanted her voice to be heard. Then came 2018, America's Got Talent. Courtney flew to Los Angeles with nothing but a dream. The night she auditioned, the judges had no idea what was coming. Nervous and quiet, she introduced herself in a whisper. But once the music started, she transformed. Wild energy, old-school soul, pure fire. When Howie Mandel hit that golden buzzer, gold confetti filled the air and millions around the world discovered her. Overnight, she became a viral sensation. TV interviews, headlines, millions of views. She was suddenly everywhere. But fame comes fast, and it isn't gentle. Between endless rehearsals, travel, and school, Courtney barely had time to breathe. Then, during the AGT tour that fall, disaster struck. On a rainy night in October 2018, the tour bus carrying several finalists lost control on a slick highway. The crash was violent. Metal twisting, glass shattering, screams filling the dark. Courtney was injured, her knee fractured, and the doctors told her she'd need months to recover. For the first time in her young life, the music stopped. Back home in England, she struggled through pain and therapy. But even while healing, she kept writing songs. Raw, emotional pieces about strength and survival. "When I can't sing," she said, "I write. It's how I keep breathing." By the end of the year, she was walking again, then performing. Not on a giant stage, but in a small Newcastle charity event. She sang a song she'd written during recovery, and when she hit the final note, the entire room stood. That was her real comeback. In the years since, Courtney hasn't chased fame. She's built purpose. She's released music that blends soul, rock, and grit, and started mentoring young singers who remind her of herself. She tells them, "Don't chase the spotlight. Let the music find you." Her concerts aren't just performances now. They're stories of survival, second chances, and heart. From a quiet girl in a small town to a worldwide sensation, from a shattered tour bus to standing ovations, Courtney Hadwin's story is proof that real stars aren't born under spotlights. They're forged in struggle, healed in silence, and rise again when no one expects them to. If stories like this move you, stories of stars who fall, fight, and rise again, hit follow, because here on the Backstage Eyes, we shine the light where the spotlight fades.